Today we're making these unbelievably delicious and so super easy Pallotte Cacio Uova. So good. They're like meatless meatballs. Oh, they're so yummy. So good. Oh, you're going to love them. For a full copy of today's recipe, check us out on Facebook at Poppy's Cucina or right here on YouTube under the Community tab. All right, let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do in a large bowl, you're going to add 1.5 cups of pecorino romano, or you could do 1.5 cups of Parmesan, or you could do a blend of both. That's what I did. So I have 3/4 of a cup of Romano and 3/4 of a cup of Parmesan. To this I added half a teaspoon of granulated garlic, 1 tablespoon of chopped parsley, along with 3 large eggs. Now we're going to mix this all together nice until you have a nice creamy mixture. Just like that. So now, here I have some bread. I have 5 slices that I left out for about an hour or two, just so it'd start getting kind of stale-ish. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut off the crust, because we don't need that part. That part we don't want. We're going to take off all the crust, and then we're going to pulse this in a food processor to make them nice and crummy. I want nice small pieces with this. Alright. We're going to do that and pop this into the food processor. Make sure you toss these. And you give them to the birds. Just like that. We have about 3 cups total. So now we're going to add this to our egg and cheese mixture. All right, and now we're going to mix this all together so you can form it into like meatballs. If it's too wet, just add some more bread. If it's too dry, add a little water. So a little bit at a time, but this should be just the right amounts, because you want to be able to have them stick together. But it's going to be like cheesy garlic bread. Oh, little balls of happiness. All right, so we're just going to keep mixing. Just like that. Now we're going to grab probably about heaping tablespoon. We're going to make these into like 1 to 1.5 inch balls. Make them nice and tight. All right. Just like that. See how easy this is so far? So we're going to do that with the rest of them. Just make all these little balls. Just like that. And now they're ready to be cooked. So you could deep fry these, in a 350 degree oil, just until they turn golden brown, probably like 5-6 minutes. But you know me, I love my air fryer, so I'm going to air fry these. So into a preheated 380 degree air fryer, it's going to go, my guess, probably like 6 to 9 minutes. I've never tried to air fry these before, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. And I'll probably just spray them with a little olive oil before I start it. So into the air fryer they're going to go. You want them nice golden brown. Nice. So while we're waiting for our pallotte to cook, I'm heating up my sauce. So you can make your own. You can use a jar. I actually had some sauce left over. You're going to need about 3 cups, just enough to cover the pallotte, because that's where they're going to be finished cooking. They're going to finish cooking in the sauce. So you want to get the sauce nice and hot while your pallotte are cooking. I just like saying pallotte. So these cook significantly faster than I thought they would. They only took 5 minutes. They are so light and fluffy, they're unbelievable. So now we have our sauce simmering, so we're going to drop these into the sauce. Just like that. And now we're going to let them cook for 15 minutes. That's it. They're already done. What a fun like appetizer or a meatless entree. There's some pasta in there and you have like cheesy meatballs with no meat. How fun! Gosh, these things are hysterical. But it's going to be so good. So good. Exactly 15 minutes later, they're done. Look at them. They absorb the sauce so beautifully. Oh, they're going to be amazing. So we're going to portion these out, top them with some fresh basil, a little Parmesan cheese, a little bit of sauce on the plate, and we're going to eat up. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to try these. Bon appetit. These taste more like meatballs than some of the frozen meatballs you could find in the market. These are phenomenal. They're so good. They're so light, fluffy, chewy, cheesy, garlicky, everything you want them to be. They're so good. And you would think you're actually eating a meatball. These would be phenomenal in pasta, but as an appetizer, they're perfect. Perfect. Just a nice little, so good. So if you tried this recipe, let us know. Thank you so much for watching.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Poppy's Cucina. Thanks!
We're getting awfully close to Halloween. 2 more months. Alright, so for today's Strega Vecchia, that means Old Witch, we're going to start with 1.5 ounces of rum, 1 ounce of whiskey, 1 ounce of apple schnapps, 1/2 ounce of blue curacao, 1/2 ounce of Grand Marnier. It's a lot of booze, folks. Alright, then we're going to do 2 ounces of sour mix. And to give it a funky color, a splash of strawberry daiquiri mix. It's also going to sweeten it up. Alright, so give this a good shaky as we pour. See why I'm calling this an Old Witch. That's why. Look at that dreadful color. Oh, but it's gonna be so good. Nice. Let's give it a try. Salute. Don't let the color fool you. This is phenomenal. If you're a whiskey sour drinker, this is for you. But it's so much more fruity. You get the orange, the apple. Oh, the hits of the rum. Oh, this is fabulous. I like me this Old Witch. So if you try this drink, let us know. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Cheers. So did you like the drink? I guess so. Halloween's coming.